Hello. Welcome to my tutorial on how to use InDesign. I'm hoping I'm recording. This is me sharing my screen. Yay! Okay, so we have previously made a magazine cover in Photoshop, but I wanted to show how to use a InDesign to make a spread, which is where we can put our texts and our images. And it's a really great tool if you just ever want to create something really pretty for your writing. It's really great for any sort of assignment for a class, just to kind of really make it look really professional and nice. So I have experience in InDesign because I did take a course in InDesign when I was at FIT. A lot of it I didn't remember, so I did have to do some more research on it. I'm still not the best at it. I wasn't the best at it then. I'm still not the best at it now. But I do probably know more than if you have no experience in InDesign. So this is my project. Let me show you. Hello, open. So this is what it looks like. This is my design. So I did a little magazine spread on Moonstruck, which is my favorite movie. And I'm going to show you how to make a similar design, just similar to this. So first thing you're going to want to do is hit New File. It's always easier to work in inches, just to think of like a typical magazine. I'm gonna do 2 pages because I want the 2 pages next to each other. So we're gonna start on the second page because the first page is the title page, and we are not making a title page today. We are just simply making a spread. We want definitely checked off that they're facing pages. We're gonna hit create, and we have our 2 pages right next to each other. So a lot of the tools are very similar to Photoshop and Illustrator, which is really helpful. First thing that I want to do is to add this big image that I added. Now, I recommend finding your pictures and doing your writing ahead of time, just so that when you go into InDesign, it's really easy just to copy paste the things that you have selected. So for this really nice, beautiful picture, what I'm going to do is I am going to add a frame. This little box with an X in it, that is our frame. So I'm going to go from my corner, and I want this to take up my whole first page. So I'm just going to go up to there. And now you know it's a frame because it has a little box inside of it. Very similar to Photoshop or in Illustrator. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Place. I am going to find the picture that I selected, which is a really nice movie poster. Let me try and find this. No, that's not it. Hello. Is this it? This is possibly it. No, but you know, I like this picture, so I'm going to use this one. So if you could see, this does not fit our frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to do fitting, and I'm going to fit content to frame, or yes, so that it fills it. Oh, that looks a little wonky. So I'm going to go Control Z. Actually, you know what? Let's find our other picture. I'm going to go Control Z again. Let's find our other picture. Place. Maybe it's this one. You know, I probably should have named this. This is why you name things. Oh, it's my last watch. Ah. Okay, file, place. Let's find it. Magazine. Is that it? It's possible. Oh, yeah, that's it. Sorry, everyone. Okay, so like I did before, I'm gonna right click on it. I'm gonna do fitting, fit, content to frame. There we go. So now it's nice and fit, and it looks really great. Now we're going to want to add our columns. Our columns are really, really important for our InDesign. That's kind of where we add a lot of our really nice text. So I am going to go into Layout, Create Guides. This is where we can create our columns. I like to hit preview too, so you can see what it looks like. I'm gonna do 4 columns. The gutter is the amount of space in between. I like to make my gutter a little bit bigger. I think it looks nice. There we go. And fit to margins is also important, so it's not including that space that we're not going to be placing anything on. Okay, so there we go. So now our columns are our guides. This is where we know we're going to put our text. So I'm going to show you my old design. So I have a 2 fitting in about to the text, and I definitely want to utilize that gutter to make nice space in between my writing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to my design. I'm going to hit text, and I am going to make my text box. Making sure that it fits in the gutter. I'm going to go about here. Now, this is where maybe you'll have a Google Doc where you could copy paste your text. Text just copy paste right in. I'm going to use my other thing to highlight. Just copy paste. Now, for this title, hierarchy of design, you want to make sure that your title is a little bit bigger. I like to make it caps. So what I did is I just highlighted it and I changed case to uppercase. I also like my writing, especially this part, the body of my writing, to be on both sides. So I do that for both. Now, for InDesign, there's a lot of really great options for text. You have different sizes, different fonts, different colors. I just wanted to keep this simple. And now I'm going to add my text on my other side. Now, another thing about InDesign and just creating anything like this in general, you want to make sure everything lines up with each other really nicely. So my text box is exactly the same. I'm going to go into my others. I'm going to copy paste my other sign. Copy, paste. This is my writing. It looks perfectly nice and aligned. It looks like a real magazine. And now I'm going to add my title. It's important that your title is the largest thing on your, that was my failed design. Like said that. No, you could delete that forever. I don't need it. I'm going to add another text box. My title is Struck by Moonstruck. It's a very good movie. I recommend watching it. Now again, I could go to this side. This has all of our larger stuff. I like to make sure that it's center. Now, this is a design choice if you want to make it a different color. I again just kept it simple. And now I'm going to add my other picture on the bottom. So what I like to do again, add a frame. Kind of using the columns to make it nice and center. I'm happy with that. Again, file, place. I don't know what that was. File, place. Find my other picture. I think I have it as a screenshot. There, open. Ooh! This is why Control Z was invented. There we go. We can move this picture however we need. So with the selection tool, like always, I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Center. And that is our design. And again, this is really easy just to use this format. You can make as many columns as you want. You kind of adjust anything. But it's really important to just have your writing prepared in advance and also have your file saved. And that is it. Thank you for watching.